It looks like the retirement home at WWE is not going to have any spots freeing up soon, as AJ Styles and Rey Mysterio still look to have at least another year left in the tank. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. The tank is not running empty for Ray or AJ, and it's no running empty for Fog. We'll be here all night long, brother, all week long, all year long, forever. Now, then, forever. Together. That's our wee slogan. We're with you guys forever.
Yeah.
As gay as it sounds, we ain't going anywhere. But yeah, Rey Mysterio has came out and said that while retirement isn't too far away, he's still enjoying what he does and he's looking to stick around for a bit. And he says that Dominic Mysterio basically gave him an injection in wrestling. He stuck around for his son. And AJ Styles has signed a 1-year contract extension and pretty much ruled out ever going back to TNA, which I think is a bit sad considering that WWE, TNA, they have this current partnership. There's no reason why AJ couldn't show up on a TNA show. I mean, let's be honest, I'm not all for this deal. I think that TNA are getting screwed, but at the same time, what an opportunity this could be for AJ Styles to headline a Bound for Glory. And are they going to do it? Probably not.
No, they won't do it, but
Yo, how does that affect AJ's WWE career at all? Because the guys show up like once a week and then have like 4 weeks off. So they really could say to AJ, I see for the next week, so you can go and run a program in TNA.
And it's not like he's an integral part of the show. No one is. See, wrestling is so bad, right? See Rey Mysterio and what do you call him? Rey Mysterio. Wait, who's the other guy?
AJ.
AJ. Fucking mind completely went blank there. These are two guys, right, that have just been underutilized for years and years, right? And the problem is, as much as I like them, right, and Rey Mysterio growing up, what a fucking guy he was, the biggest little man, had the DVD, had the mask, right? We've got a mask over our face right now to cover from all this shite that we see on screen. It doesn't matter who you are. If the writing's not good and the booking's not good, you get affected. Look at The Rock. Folks, those appearances at the start of this year, some
Garbage.
of the worst fucking television you'll ever seen. So the reality is, they've got a roster: Cena, Rey Mysterio, AJ Styles, right, CM Punk, guys that are in their mid to like late 40s that could be utilised in such a better way. See Rey Mysterio versus AJ Styles. That is a one-on-one match with a decent feud that I'd actually once upon a time loved to have seen, but seeing 2025 with the writing and the booking, it just can't happen. It physically cannot fucking happen. It's so they've just took years off these guys' career and done nothing with them. It's tragic. They could leave them more and nothing changes. So am I supposed to sit here and mark out, they're going to give us a couple of more years? The way I look at it with wrestling is, see, the sooner you retire, the better it is for your career.
Yeah, the more you can keep your legacy intact.
Yeah, because see if Rey Mysterio retired back in like 2020 when Dominic was getting into it, you could be like, here, Rey had a great 30 years, didn't he? Now it's, here, Rey's done nothing for 5 years apart from fucking bring back the LWO with a bunch of jobbers. That's it, that's the reality. Yo, decent couple of matches and feuds with Dominic Mysterio's son. That's great for him, that's cool for him. Outside of Dominic, what's he done? He's just reunited every Mexican in the Southern Hemisphere. It's shite.
It's collected more Mexicans than ice.
And look at AJ Styles. What's he resorted to? So what is AJ Styles done for the last couple of years?
I mean, he always seems to get on the Mania card, but God knows how.
Yeah. Oh, a shitey feud with Logan Paul. Oh, you're feuding with Karrion Kross. AJ Styles deserves so much better, man. He does, but just one of those guys that joined WWE probably a good few years too late.
Although his first few years were alright, but quickly went downhill after that. Right, while appearing on La Platica podcast, Rey Mysterio commented on how much longer he plans to be a wrestler. He said, quote, "Oh, it's definitely really close. Retirement. It's really close, but at the same time, I'm so motivated. A lot of people ask me, what keeps you going? I think that once my son started to wrestle, that kind of pushed me to continue, because I really was close to calling it quits. But that kind of just gave me that second wind, and it pushed me to keep going. And to be honest, I know I'm going to still enjoy it when I retire, but I'm going to tap out. I still love what I do, and I always have." End of quote. And then he discussed being in the WWE Hall of Fame before retiring, and he says, quote, "The fact I was inducted into the Hall of Fame before I even tapped out, I was like, I don't want to, I'm not ready to retire." WWE says, like, no, we're presenting this to you. So truly honoured to have been considered, one of the Hall of Famers. End of quote. So, yeah, I mean, first of all, getting put into the Hall of Fame while you're still active, I was going to say it's rare. We have seen it happen a lot more nowadays. I mean, it's more of a common thing now. Back in the day, you never really got put in until you were retired, but now we're kind of seeing more active wrestlers go into the Hall of Fame. Rey Mysterio 100% deserves it. Do I think there's one more title reign in the guy? Personally, don't know. Don't know when he's going to be back for injury. Would I have liked to have seen Rey versus Cena one last time? Why the fuck not?
Yeah, why not, folks? I mean, Rey versus Cena is...
Have you noticed, though, for Cena's title, for Cena's final year, he's working against the people that matter. He's not working against bums, jobbers.
Aye. Well, I mean, R-Truth, like, but I mean, but then, less about R-Truth the better. But I'd like to see Cena against Rey.
And what my point is, Cena's not wasting time against Gunther and fucking Damian Priest and all that shit.
No, he's not. But I mean, Gunther and Damian Priest are near the same age as these
Now
days.
here, could you argue, Cena's last year, I'd rather him have fresh title matches rather than against Randy Orton and CM Punk, two guys that he's got a long, long history with? Maybe, but you know what, Cena's he's smart, he knows that here, it's my last year. I want to go out with a bang instead of going out facing a bunch of fucking jobbers that don't mean shit. So
we were sold in the river, man. I thought John Cena was going to be wrestling on Raw and SmackDown. He was going to face like Rey Mysterio and shit on SmackDown, just as a free TV match.
I mean, he's did more than Rhodes and Reigns, but that's not much, is it? It's hardly.
Nah, it's nothing to be proud of, to be honest.
So Rey says that retirement is coming soon. I mean, could we see Mysterio versus Mysterio in a retirement? But we already got that at Mania 48. Or was it 49? Was it 48 or 49?
I can't recall, but the correct way for these guys to end their career is actually end with a good story going into a retirement match in which they lose. That is the way every single wrestler should go, in my opinion.
No, definitely.
Well, if they're of a certain stature, right? Like, I mean, Karrion Kross does not deserve a retirement match.
Is Rey Mysterio injured or what?
Yeah, he got injured just before Mania.
When's he back?
I don't know.
We need to get Rey versus Dominic for the IC title.
But no, the thing is, right, they're incapable now of getting someone over with a simple victory. I do believe that if you defeated an AJ Styles and a Rey Mysterio and retired them, that is going to get you more over than just a match because they can't book it anymore.
Yes. Anyway, what was AJ Styles saying? Obviously, he's returned. He's been feuding with Dominic Mysterio, but he's not exactly doing much. According to Fightful, it was confirmed that AJ Styles signed a new contract last week, so he's got a 1-year contract extension within the company, and they reckon that there may be extra time added on to that due to his injuries, so he could be looking at maybe taking him up to the end of 2026. Corey Hayes of Bodyslam.net said the following about AJ Styles. His quote, "He is enjoying his time in WWE and is going to retire there," end of quote. And this seemed to rule out a return to TNA wrestling. And then Styles said the following about that. He says, quote, "As much as I love the guys and girls that are there, and I respect TNA as much as I do, I think this is my last stop in WWE. I don't want to do it anymore. And it's not because, of course, I want to wrestle, but my body, it's like, please stop. I think this would be a good place to end my career in the WWE." End of quote. So, AJ Styles now, I mean, a guy that never ever picked up injuries in his career, now all of a sudden he's seeming to pick up these like nagging injuries and stuff like that. So, I think it's just wear and tear, and I mean, the guy's 48. What do you expect?
Yeah. You look at real sports, right? And yeah, guys slow down. That absolutely happens. But note the biggest thing that probably keeps people from actually like competing at a top level in real sports.
Inactivity.
It's inactivity, and it's the fact that you just pick your body as you get older picks up injuries more than ever before.
I am convinced that's why Cena is not in that great a shape and has slowed down massively in the ring, because pretty much, I would say, since about, 2016? Maybe late 2015, the guy's been a part-timer.
Yep.
Now, yeah, he did, he had runs on SmackDown and stuff where he would show up a bit, but let's be honest, it's been about a decade since Cena was full-time.
I read something. It was something like the three ages that you age the most at are 35, 54, and 75. They're like the three ages where the body does break down. And if you look at the age of 35, that is the age in most sports, I would say, where people just.
Tell me about it, brother.
I,
My body's breaking down, guys. The night shift.
35.
The night shift, guys. It's taking its toll on me, but yeah, sad. AJ Styles says he loves the people in TNA. How many people are still in TNA for the last time he? I mean, AJ Styles hasn't been in TNA since what? 2013?
I mean, over a decade.
Maybe early 14?
I am.
So, I don't think there'll be many people there. And he talks, but no, I don't get. He talks about, oh, I'd like to go in TNA, but I can't, my body. WWE's my. See, with this partnership now, there's no reason. Oh, but the partnerships between NXT. Well, WWE can send someone. AJ Styles can wrestle on NXT, so why the fuck can't he wrestle on TNA? Joe Hendry can wrestle at WrestleMania, so why the fuck can't AJ Styles wrestle at TNA?
No, absolutely, folks, but I just...
It's a load of pish.
No, I know, but...
AJ Styles could wrestle in TNA.
TNA did him dirty, though. I mean, they fucking wanted to break down his contract by 2/3 the amount. So it's alright looking for the outside then and be like, oh, why doesn't he go back to TNA? Why don't they facilitate that?
No.
Now he's got some bad fucking hang towards TNA.
He just says he loves the guys and the girls there and he respects TNA.
Aye, but I mean, how much is it? I mean, they're in a working business relationship with fucking WWE. It'd be a bit weird if a guy employed at WWE was fucking openly bashing them, wouldn't it be?
Well, he's a TNA legend, and you know what, man? I'd be interested if you put AJ Styles in a TNA pay-per-view main event. I'd be more intrigued and inclined to check it out.
We're reviewing 2006 TNA. Rhino's an ECW kind of guy. But by the way, folks, check out those reviews because you want to see the Rhino and the Team 3D. All they do is fucking buddy ECW and the fact that McMahon brought it back. So, yeah, you can work for a company. But look at the way like Ric Flair speaks about TNA.
Yeah, but you know what? It's funny because those guys, Rhino and the Dudleys, they buried McMahon, bring back ECW, but they were happy to do ECW and TNA brought it back as the Extreme Invasion or whatnot, EV 2.0,
which is awful.
And then both the Dudleys and Rhino were happy in their later years to go back to WWE and
why not just call them the Extremists? EV 2.0.
No, but do you not think it is? Do you not think it does make them look very hypocritical?
No, it does.
When they're calling it McMahon and WWE, but then they both do the ECW thing, and then they both go back to WWE. It's like I would always be careful, and not just in wrestling.
Also, they did One Night Stand as well. Yeah, the first one.
Not just in wrestling, but in life. Be careful what bridges you burn. Sometimes you do need to rebuild them, and you can look like a jackass.
And that's what's happened here, pal.
So, Rey Mysterio, AJ Styles, two legends of the wrestling business for sure. But, I mean, two guys that, let's be honest, their best years are behind them. They're both getting old.
They are two good names to have on your roster. And as much as I said they won't be missed because of the booking, when we see 5 years from now, when Randy Orton, Cena, Rey Mysterio, AJ Styles, names like that aren't there anymore, you're going to fucking realise it because there's nothing to pad it out anymore. It's just going to be jobbers.
I mean, they're good names, but they're being wasted. It is what it is, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Till then, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and peace.